Good morning, Lake Highlands. Let's try that again. Good morning, Lake Highlands. All right, y'all look like a pretty alive and awake group this morning. I know it's early on a Friday, especially for our seniors that have gotten used to the high school schedule. Welcome, we're glad you're here. Parents, teachers, administrators, what an honor to be here celebrating the achievements of these great students. So welcome. The Exchange Club of Lake Highlands welcomes you. I'd like to welcome our past president, Chris Poteet, current candidate for place 7 on the RISD Board of Trustees, up here to open our meeting with an invocation and the Pledge of Allegiance.
All right, if you all would take a moment and bow with me. Dear Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for the rain that you've given us that'll help us through the summer. Thank you for the opportunities you give us each and every day. Lord, be with these students that we recognize today. Be with the families that have supported them all the way. Be with the teachers, the staff, all of them that have been part of that success of these students. Help them recognize how well they've done, but also help them realize that this is a start to a bright future and we want to be a part of it. Lord, thank you again for all the opportunities you give us. Help us to not take them for granted and be with us as we make decisions as leaders in the community, state and nation over the next week, over the next month, over the next year. In your name we pray, amen. If you'd please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. I'll try to keep my remarks brief, but I didn't want to miss an opportunity to tell folks in the community a little bit about the Exchange Club this morning, just so you know kind of who we are and why we're recognizing your graduating seniors today. The Exchange Club of Lake Highlands was formed in 1961. We're celebrating our 60th year here in Lake Highlands. We are part of the National Exchange Club, which was started around the turn of the century. And our core mission, core program of service is the prevention of child abuse. As such, the Exchange Club of Lake Highlands sponsors and helps fund the Family Compass organization here in the North Texas area, formerly the CAP Center of Dallas. If you haven't heard about them, check them out. They're a really great program doing a lot to help at-risk families in our community and beyond. And we're proud to be a part of that. Some other things that we do in the community beyond this, and this is kind of the culmination of a lot of the work that the Exchange Club does year round, is giving these scholarships. And I think last count, I think 144,000 or so in scholarships are being handed out today. Some of that funded by the Exchange Club, others through very generous donors, some of whom are here, some are not, but we're proud to administer and award those this morning. But if you've ever been to the 4th of July parade, if you've got pictures of your seniors back when they were, pre-K and then elementary school kids standing on the sides of the road on Church Road during the parade on the 4th of July, that's the Exchange Club. We're proud to do that every year. And thankfully, after a year off during the pandemic, we're back this year. So we're looking forward to the 4th of July parade this year on July 3rd. Mark your calendars. July 4th is a Sunday. Figured we wouldn't interfere with folks' church plans. So we do that. Oktoberfest has been going for, I guess, 10 or 11 years in Lake Highlands now at this point. It's another big outward facing program of the Exchange Club. And that's a huge fundraiser that helps support things like our scholarship programs and our community grants. And speaking of our community grants programs, if you've seen the playground up at Flagpole Hill, the Exchange Club played a role in helping fund the new playground at Flagpole Hill, playground at Stoltz Road Elementary, some of the school gardens around the neighborhood that you see, especially at Skyview and others. The Exchange Club helps fund and support those. And we're proud to do that. And part of the way we do that is through our fundraising efforts like Oktoberfest. We also have an auction coming up next week. Our auction chair, Nathan Trafone, is here somewhere out here in the sea of people way in the back waving. If you're inclined and would like to participate, Nathan and his committee have gotten together a great list of silent auction items, live auction items. Our silent auction kicks off on Sunday at noon, runs for about a week. Our live auction is next Saturday at 7 p.m. It's really easy to find all this at ECLHauction.com. And you can jump on there, register, see the items, bid. And again, those efforts are how we do things like this morning. And I think when we conclude the program, you'll realize what a great event this is. It's always been one of my favorites since I joined the club about 11 years ago. So with that, I would like to introduce our we've done that. Our scholarship chair and committee. And briefly, I'll mention their names. Mario Baroni, who will be up here in a moment, is the chair of our scholarship committee this year. This year was an interesting year for doing scholarships, right? We were doing interviews via Zoom before things kind of reopened up. All of our applications have moved online in the last 2 years, which is still kind of new, and we're wading through that process. So a lot of new and different things, which is fairly standard for this year of new and different things. Mario was assisted by his lovely wife, Susie, who helped him with a lot of the technical things. The rest of his committee are Brian Haynes, John Threadgill, John Waters, Darren Wickham, and Dave Wittenberg. And unfortunately, if you look around, you may notice the absence of a lot of our club members. You see a lot of families here. Normally we would be at the Lake Highlands United Methodist Church doing this event. They can obviously accommodate a lot more than we can here at the KC, and kind of given the current circumstances, we didn't want to cram these tables as close together and put 8 people around every table. So we asked our members to join us via Zoom. We've been doing that periodically throughout the year as numbers were bad and it didn't make sense for us to meet in person. We've done virtual meetings. And so we've asked our members to do that. They're there. A lot of our committee members are joining us via Zoom, and we appreciate that. Thank you for making room for our honorees and their families. With that, I'm going to turn this program over to Mario Baroni to introduce our scholarship. Oh, I'm not. I'm being pointed to someone else. Ted Stanky is going to start our scholarship presentations.
Good morning, Lake Highlands. My name is Ted Steinke. I was chairman of the Memorial Scholarship and Working Student Awards for 21 straight years here at the Exchange Club. And I took a couple years off to kind of reboot and let some other people get involved. And I am pleased to be back on stage. They asked me if I would make the presentation for 6 of the different scholarship groups this morning, and I'm very happy to do that. COVID has reshaped the way that we are doing the scholarships. No personal interviews. It was all done by Zoom. And I want to acknowledge the committee for doing a very good job under trying circumstances. The first scholarship this morning is the Jeff Kane Memorial Scholarship. This is an endowed scholarship given to a student who attended Forest Meadow Junior High. It is given in memory of Forest Meadow's beloved principal, Jeff Kane, by his wife, Susan Kane Hansen. This year, it is awarded to Kadest Tesfaye. If you would stand. Chosen for the Richardson Mayor's Summer Internship Program, a member of the Junior World Affairs Council, a member of the Interact Club and the Korean Club. She served as an RHCA student ambassador, secretary of HOSA, the Future Health Occupational Students of America, volunteered at the Dallas Public Library, at the Market in the Meadow event at Forest Meadow Junior High, and volunteer at Feed My Starving Children. She will be attending UTD in the fall, studying pre-med and then medical school after that. And get this, she hopes to go to Ethiopia to open up a series of free clinics. Quite a deal. Ladies and gentlemen, Kadest Tesfaye. The Potts Family Working Student Awards. Many students spend their time after school participating in a lot of extracurricular activities, and we are recognizing some of them today. But others spend their after-school hours working, some because they want to, others because they have to help support their family. And yet they manage to excel in their studies. This year, we are honoring 5 outstanding students who were employed by a company or a business in the 2020-2021 school year. And once again, thanks to Bob Potts, longtime Exchange Club member, and his wife, Tommy, for funding these scholarships. The first recipient is William Costas in the back. Selected by the student body as one of this year's bellboys, a 4-year member of the water polo team, 3-year member of the swimming team, a 2-year member of the Wranglers, member of the Student Council and the National Honor Society, founding member of the Young Men's Service League. He's active in St. Michael's and All Angels Episcopal Church, active in Young Life, all of which while working 25 to 30 hours a week at the original Chop Shop, serving as a cashier, a food runner, and a food expediter. He will be attending Auburn University in the fall and then on to dental school with hopes of establishing an orthodontics practice. Ladies and gentlemen, William Costas. ECLH. A 4-year member of the Girls Service League, past member of the cross-country team and the soccer team. She served these past 2 years as a student athletic trainer for the football team. She was a regular volunteer at For the Love of the Lake and the North Texas Food Bank. Active in the Watermark Community Church, she was employed this past year at both Cedar and Vine and the Bella Green, serving as a hostess and a food server. She will be attending Ole Miss in the fall, studying business administration, eventually working as a sales consultant. Ladies and gentlemen, ECLH. I had church choir practice last night and my voice is a little thin. And we're finally able to practice in person again, which is really nice. Next is Ryan Lucas. Captain of the Wranglers, a 2-year member of the football team, chosen for the academic all-district team his junior year. A member of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, selected for the Peer Assistance and Leadership Program. A member of the National Honor Society, a Boy Scout, serving on the student leadership team at Lovers Lane United Methodist Church, and as a live stream camera operator there. He is co-founder and co-owner of the Lake Highlands Auto Detail, and he also worked part-time as a barista at Starbucks after thoroughly washing his hands after detailing the cars, he says. He will be attending Blinn University in the fall and then transferring to Texas A&M, majoring in business. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Lucas. Owen Ramirez. A 4-year member and captain of the cross-country team, a 4-year member of the soccer team, also playing for the Dallas United Club soccer team, a member of the Student Council and the National Honor Society, president and philanthropy chairman of the Young Men's Service League, selected for Richardson Youth Leadership, employed this past year at both White Rock Court, working as a food server for the residents, and here at the KC Club, working as a cantina host. I can only imagine what that's like. He will be attending the University of Colorado in Boulder in the fall, majoring in business with a focus on sports marketing and management. Ladies and gentlemen, Owen Ramirez. Margaret Tipton. A four-year member and captain of the volleyball team. First team all-district the past 2 years. An academic all-state student athlete the past 2 years. A four-year member of the Dallas Premier Volleyball Club. Historian of the National Charity League. A member of the National Honor Society and Young Life. A member of the Student Council and the Girls Service League. She was selected as a peer tutor her junior year. Active in the Lake Highlands High School art program, she was employed at the Great American Cookie Marble Slab Creamery this year as a cookie decorator. She will be attending Texas Tech in the fall, studying business and fashion. Ladies and gentlemen, Margaret Tipton. The next set of scholarships are the Dada Joe Potts Memorial Scholarships, given by Bob Potts, longtime Lake Highlands Exchange Club member, and his wife, Tommy, in memory of Bob's former wife, Dada Joe, who passed away in 1995 of lung cancer. This year, there are 5 recipients of the Dada Joe Potts Memorial Scholarships. The first is Avery Angus. A 4-year member of the band, where she was the low reeds and saxophone section leader, a wind ensemble tenor and baritone saxophonist, the librarian, and a symphonic tenor and baritone saxophonist, and a member of the Esprit de Corps Social Committee. A 3-year member of the jazz orchestra, where she played, of course, the saxophone, and she was saxophone leader. A member of the Girls Service League, a member of the Junior World Affairs Council, active in the Wilshire Baptist Youth Group and Youth Choir. She will be attending Arkansas in the fall, pursuing a bachelor's in music, and eventually wants to teach music in school. Ladies and gentlemen, Avery Angus. Maggie Mosley. A 3-year member of the Highlandettes, serving as social committee president. A 2-year member of the Wranglers, a member of the Girls Service League, Student Council, and the National Honor Society. President of Mu Alpha Theta. She is a volunteer at the Lake Highlands United Methodist Church Vacation Bible School. She is a volunteer at the Lake Highlands Family YMCA and Feed Lake Highlands volunteer. She is this year's homecoming queen, and she served on the RISD Superintendent's Student Advisory Council. She'll be attending Oklahoma in the fall and wants to return to Dallas and work in the advertising field. Ladies and gentlemen, Maggie Mosley. Sophia Relier. A 3-year member and captain of the swim team. She was a 6A North Texas Regional Swim finalist all 3 years. A 4-year member of the band and the wind ensemble. A member of the National Honor Society and the Girls Service League. She was active in Lake Point White Rock's youth and children's ministry. She'll be attending Trinity University in the fall in San Antonio, ultimately going to medical school. And in 10 years, she sees herself working in the emergency room somewhere. Ladies and gentlemen, Sophia Relier. Allie Stevens. A four-year member of the Wildcat Band, serving as flute section leader and serving on the Esprit de Corps Social Committee. Selected 3 times for the All-Region Band, a member of the Texas Association of Future Educators, president of the National Honor Society, and a member of the Girls Service League. She was a career technical education ambassador for RISD this past year. Very active in the Holy Trinity Greek Orthodox Church, a member of the Hellenic Dancers, which is a Greek folk dance troupe. She will be attending Stephen F. Austin in the fall, majoring in interdisciplinary studies. And she wants to return and teach dyslexia students in the RISD. Ladies and gentlemen, Allie Stevens. I had absolutely no ambitions when I was in high school. This is just amazing. And finally, Sophie Witherspoon. Elected as class secretary for the past 3 years, a 4-year member of the a cappella choir, serving as historian the last 3 years. She is a member of the National Honor Society, the Girls Service League, and was a member of the Wranglers her senior year. A 3-year member of the Junior World Affairs Council, vice president of the Future Health Occupational Students of America. She is very active in the Park Cities Baptist Church and Watermark Community Church. She will be attending UT in the fall, majoring in public health, and she wants to work as a physician's assistant in a hospital. Ladies and gentlemen, Sophie Witherspoon. And I'm going to skip down to the final 3 groups, if you'll turn your page over. First, the Luck Family Foundation scholarships. I have known Eric and Sherry Luck for many, many years, and I am delighted to be able to announce their selections for this year's scholarships. They are unable to attend this morning, although they're watching on Zoom, and they wanted me to read this to you students on their behalf. We are beyond proud of both the character and extremely high academics of each of the students who have received our scholarship this year. We truly wish we could have met them in person and felt their energy. Everyone is a person that has worked hard and sacrificed to do the right thing and to achieve high grades. We try hard to invest in students that not only will be a success academically at university, but act as kind and good citizens of our world. We know each of these kids will make the world better. Congratulations and the best of luck for a bright future. The first recipient is Ellie Beller. A 4-year member and captain of the basketball team, selected to the All-City First Team her junior year. A 4-year member and captain of the cross-country team, selected to the All-City and All-District teams her junior and senior seasons. A 3-year member of the water polo team, a member of the Girls Service League and Mu Alpha Theta, secretary and vice president of the National Honor Society, chosen as an AP Scholar with Distinction 3 years in a row, recipient of the Academic Excellence Award 3 years in a row. She's very active in her church, mentoring young ladies. She'll be attending Texas A&M in the fall and wants a career in architecture and/or interior design. Ladies and gentlemen, Ellie Beller. Claire Eastman. President and student director of the a cappella choir, a 2-year member of Esprit, named the outstanding soloist in both solo and ensemble for 3 straight years, named a Texas Music Educators Association Texas Music Scholar, a 3-year member of the National Honor Society and the Girls Service League, selected to the RISD Advanced Learning Advisory Board her senior year, a 2-year member of the tennis team, a church youth elder at Preston Hollow Presbyterian Church, where she also serves on the leadership team. She tutors younger students at McShann Elementary School, and she was the Exchange Club's September Youth of the Month. She'll be attending the University of Texas to study choral music education and vocal performance, and she wants to teach and direct a school choir. Ladies and gentlemen, Claire Eastman. Luke Fairbanks. A 3-year member of the football team and varsity captain his senior year, named to the academic all-state elite team his senior year, named to the all-district football first team his senior year, recipient of the AP Scholar Award as a junior, a member of the National Honor Society, selected as a peer helper his junior year, president of the Young Men's Service League, an Eagle Scout, part of leadership committee at his church. He was planning on studying finance in school, but has decided to postpone college for 2 years while he goes on a 2-year Mormon mission in the Dominican Republic. And Luke, the scholarship will be waiting for you when you return. Ladies and gentlemen, Luke Fairbanks. Drew Harris. A 4-year member of the band, serving as front ensemble assistant section leader and librarian his junior year, serving as percussion captain his senior year, a 3-year member of the jazz orchestra, serving as rhythm section leader his junior year, given a Division I rating in solo chamber music competition 3 years in a row, named a National Merit Commended Scholar this year, named an AP Scholar with Honor this year, Homecoming King, elected by the senior class, presented with the Lake Highlands Academic Excellence Award for 4 straight years, a volunteer at the Lake Highlands YMCA, and for the love of the lake, among many, many others. He will be attending SMU in the fall, studying computer science. Ladies and gentlemen, Drew Harris. Theone Ho. A 4-year member of the soccer team, a 4-year member of the band, serving as flute section leader her junior year and woodwind captain her senior year, chosen to serve on the band's diversity and equity team, a recipient of numerous music excellence awards, including selection to the UIL Texas Area C Region 3 concert band. She achieved the highest possible rating, 1+, for piano solo performance at over 40 piano festivals and competitions. She is a member of the National Honor Society and Mu Alpha Theta, very active in the Chase Oaks Church, tutoring and teaching Sunday school. She will be choosing between Rice University and Michigan. Ladies and gentlemen, Theoni Ho. Lainey Richardson. She was on the yearbook staff the past 4 years, serving as assistant editor her junior year and editor-in-chief as a senior. A 4-year member of the Girls Service League, serving as social co-president her senior year. A member of the National Honor Society and the Student Council. Selected as a peer tutor her junior year. Recipient of the Academic Excellence Award all 4 years. Selected to the A Honor Roll all 4 years. Very active at the Watermark Community Church, volunteering with their special needs ministry. And she's very active in Young Life. She'll be attending Arkansas in the fall, pursuing a degree in what else? Journalism. Ladies and gentlemen, Lainey Richardson. Paxton Smith. A 4-year member of the band, playing the trumpet. A member of Esprit de Corps for 2 years, serving as brass captain her junior and senior years. Selected to the all-region band the past 2 years. Achieved a rank 1 trumpet solo at the Chamber Music Festival for 3 straight years. Selected as a distinguished young woman of Lake Highlands, and she was a distinguished young woman state participant her senior year. She achieved the star rank in the Boy Scouts of America, serving as the bugler and as a patrol leader. President of the Interact Service Club, a member of Mu Alpha Theta and the Richardson Youth Leadership. She'll be attending the University of Texas in the fall, studying business, and wants to work in the music industry after college. Ladies and gentlemen, Paxton Smith. Michaela Swank. I guess Michaela's not here, but I will say some things about her. She was a 4-year member and captain of the volleyball team, a 4-year member of the Girls Service League, a member of the National Honor Society, Mu Alpha Theta, and she referees local volleyball and basketball games. She was very active at the Watermark Community Church, where she teaches Sunday school. And this summer she interned there and got a behind-the-scenes look at how a church runs. She'll be attending Dallas Baptist University in the fall and wants to go to either seminary or work in a church. Ladies and gentlemen, Michaela Swank. The next to last scholarship that I will announce is the Herb and Frances Wan Memorial Scholarship. This is a scholarship given every year by Alan Wan, a longtime member of the Exchange Club and former past president, and his wife Joan, in memory of Alan's parents. Herb, who passed away in 1986, began his career in 1956 when he opened up a gas station at the corner of Northwest Highway and Easton Road, right down the street, where the Exxon Tiger Mart is today. Then he opened Herb's Paint and Body Shop in 1969 at the intersection of LBJ and Garland Road, where it still sits today. Alan took over after his dad's death and just sold the business and its many Metroplex locations 2 years ago. Alan's son, Robert, is the president-elect of the Exchange Club. And this year's recipient is Joseph Ogunbadawa. a 4-year member of AVID, a 3-year member of the Junior World Affairs Council, serving as membership chair his junior year, a member of Mu Alpha Theta and Teen Offering Peer Support, selected to the College Board National African American Recognition Program as a senior, named a Quest Bridge National College Match finalist this year, selected as an AP Scholar with distinction as a senior, recipient of the DFW 20 Under 20 World Affairs Council Award as a junior, named a UT Southwestern Summer Research Program finalist as a junior. He's choosing between Midwestern State University and Texas A&M Texarkana and wants to become a neuroscientist. Ladies and gentlemen, Joseph Ogunbadawa. And my last scholarship before my voice really goes is the Jason Oglesby Memorial Scholarship, given by his parents and my good friend, the late Mike Oglesby, who was past president of this organization and past state president of the Exchange Club, and his wife, Janine. Jason graduated from Lake Highlands in 1998. He attended SMU pursuing a business major, and he was taken from us in a tragic swimming pool accident in August of 2001. During his 21 years of life, he touched a great many people. His sense of humor, his love of animals, his love of life, and even in death, he touched several others. For Jason was an organ donor, and his gift of life gave life to 4 critically ill people. And through this scholarship, his memory continues to touch the lives of students. This year's recipient is Ainsley Stewart. A 4-year member of the choir, serving as treasurer this past year, awarded the highest ratings at the UIL choir competition, vocal, solo, and ensemble, where she received the highest ratings every year. A 4-year member of the student council, serving as an advisor her senior year, nominated as a peer mediator, a member of the National Honor Society and the Spanish National Honor Society, a member of Mu Alpha Theta and the Girls Service League, recipient of the Academic Excellence Award for 4 straight years, January's Exchange Club Youth of the Month, and for the past 3 years, I bet you didn't know this, she has designed more than 25 t-shirts for Lake Highlands dances, clubs, and organizations, raising funds in the process. She will be attending Auburn University in the fall, studying graphic design, and wants to work in the graphic design field. Ladies and gentlemen, Ainsley Stewart. To all of you students out there, we are investing in your futures today. Pay it forward. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Mario Baroni, and I had the privilege of leading the scholarship interviews, the scholarship committee this year. I would like to ask the Silvas to come forward and make their scholarship presentation, and then I will follow after them.
Good morning, everybody. It's so good to see such friendly faces of Lake Highlands. We're so thankful that you guys aren't strangers to us, a lot of you. And so thankful to have this time here this morning with you to present the scholarship. It's the Austin Silva Memorial Scholarship. It's given for excellence in character, faith in Christ, and service in the community. And it started as a way for us to honor the things that Austin was about. Austin passed away about 4 years ago, coming up this June, and we miss him dearly. And anytime we celebrate with our kids or your kids, it's just a way for us to honor him. And so we're grateful for the fact that his legacy gives us opportunity to do these things. We started a few years ago the Austin Silva Memorial Fund, which helps with funding of this scholarship, as well as a couple other areas, Camp Barnabas in Missouri, and with Mission of Hope in Haiti, which were places that were dear to him and places where he left his handprints and his legacy. So we appreciate y'all allowing us to do this. We appreciate the Lake Highlands Exchange Club with all their help, with all the administration, and Mario especially for all his help, emails and coordination and details, so many details. And the Exchange Club does amazing work putting all this together. So we thank you for them. And with that, we will start.
Okay, the first person we want to celebrate, is this on?
Do this.
Sorry. The first person we want to celebrate is Adesola Johnson. So she has been in the US for 5 years, and she is from Nigeria previously. The character traits she describes herself with, most importantly, are her optimism and diligence, which has really been displayed as she has been involved in her church and choir, as she started the Korean club. Her leadership has been displayed in the health, occupational, let's see how this all goes, Occupation Students of America, and her positive role model as a peer helper and peer mediator, a mentor. She is trusting God with his plans for her as she heads to Eastern Mennonite University as a pre-med student. And it is fun that we actually do know a few of these people. This is the first time I've gotten to see Adesola in person. Lauren Spur, we know her as well. And she recognizes leadership, kindness, and determination as her greatest character qualities. Let's see. And she's really excelled in these as she's been class president this year, leading with Young Life and Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and serving as a captain of the Wrangler team. Also, she was chosen by her peers in the Wrangler team for the Austin Silva Character Award this year. She also, as she leads, she's also recognized that she needs Christian community for support. And that all that she's involved in, her goal is to give glory to God and use all of these opportunities to share Christ and his love for others. We are excited to see her head to UT, where Austin's heart was. Ellie Beller, who I've mainly seen in cross country as she speeds back by, and then my daughter slowly followed behind her. Let's see, she claims her greatest characteristic traits are products of depending on Christ and him working through her. I would describe her as a servant leader, a unifier, and sacrificial, as she is loved on her Lake Highlands basketball team, served in wildlife, Young Lives, and tutoring in math. Not to mention her excellence in school as she's finishing number 3 in her class. We are happy to see her join our daughter at Texas A&M this fall as she starts her studies, I believe, in architecture, as last I heard. So. Lainey Richardson. Personally, I know her as well. I have seen some of her best characteristics, and she would describe these as loyalty, inclusivity, a warm heart, and service as she worked at Camp Barnabas in the summer, and as she served in our Kaleidoscope ministry at Watermark that helps people with special needs. Lainey also knew Austin from our family's involvement with the Burmese refugees and from our church. Her investment in other people's lives will continue at the University of Arkansas as she pursues journalism.
All right, our next recipient is Wesley Canati. So Wesley impresses so much by his strong work ethic and his attitude, from his academics to his achievements as an Eagle Scout and a member of the Lake Highlands wrestling team. It's awesome. And Wranglers, I think Wesley is ready for the next thing. I think when we were interviewing him, I just was so impressed that the guy has a plan. He's a man with a plan. He's got it all figured out. I'm so glad for that. Oklahoma State is fortunate to have him there, and it's going to be great. One of the questions that was in all the application stuff that said, where do you see yourself in 10 years? And of course, Wesley has a plan. So he saw himself doing many great things, but I also appreciate the fact that he said that he wanted to be active in his church and his youth, in the youth ministries. And I think it's important to, as we're making our plans, to keep on making those plans, to keep building up our faith. So great job, Wesley. Congratulations. Next recipient is Addie Bone. Anybody who knows Addie knows that she's not very shy. She's been a leader on the tennis team where that's where she had her first interactions, and we got to know about her interactions with Austin back years ago. And then also that she's been active with student council. She's a natural born leader. When it comes to her faith, you always know where she stands. In fact, many of her friends and family were able to witness her get baptized just a few weeks ago, and we're thankful that she's so bold to stand out with her faith. And we're looking forward to watching her gig them at Texas A&M with all of her old friends that she's going to have a bunch of them. Which I've said Texas A&M like I don't know 3 or 4 times. I've heard it a number of times. I haven't heard one whoop. Okay, all right, okay. Now no more. And so she's gonna have all these old friends, and you know what? She's gonna make a whole bunch of new friends there as well. So congratulations, Addie. And then Ryan Lucas. So you heard a little bit about Ryan a few minutes ago, but he really impressed us with his entrepreneurial interests and his drive to achieve. I think also the times I've seen him out and about, he always has a great smile and a great demeanor. And actually those are things that remind me of just confident senior boys and some of the things that we missed about Austin as well. But, his achievements include the Eagle Scout designation, starting a small business like we talked about, being a captain in the Wranglers and being involved with FCA. We heard that he's going to be heading off to Blinn and to Texas A&M eventually. So we're excited for him. I'm also a big fan of anybody who can wear their hair with confidence and style. And I wish I had that. I wish I had that, more of that, and I think some of us all do. But anyway, congratulations, Ryan. We're real proud of you. Once again, thanks to all you guys, the families, and to Lake Highlands Exchange Club and the Lake Highlands community for your love and support. Thank you.
So here I am, you could say hitting cleanup or the closer. But before I get started, I'd like to, just reflect on this past year. It's so great to be a part of this committee and to be at this presentation. As many of you would have guessed or would know, last year we were unable to have this event. Earlier this year, as I worked on all the things that went into this process, we learned that the church wasn't able to host us, so that limited the number of people we could have here. And I'm proud to say, I want to thank the Silvas and the Lux who are here visually on Zoom for their kindness and generosity over the years. And also just so pleased from the standpoint of the Exchange Club. Last year, we weren't able to host our traditional now 10 or 11 year Oktoberfest. Very hopeful and certain to say that we will have Oktoberfest. It'll return this year. So I look forward to seeing a lot of you come and be a part of that event in this community. I would also like to acknowledge the school, this great school. I have two daughters who graduated. They both have very successful careers. So Jeannie Stone and the students, Robin Finkley, who provided a great deal of help in arranging things. I want to mention Rick Mosley, his technical support. I went to sleep the night before the Zoom interviews, wondering if everything was going to work correctly. And that morning, as it turned out, there was a Zoom issue that we had. Rick Mosley was able to, we missed one interview, and that student was able to readjust his time to an hour later. And so I mentioned to Chris, our president, that normally you experience Murphy's Law, something can go wrong, it does. And what I'll say today is I've experienced the exact opposite of that. What a great community Lake Highlands is. I've been here 21 years, been a part of the club for most of that time. And so again, in spite of the fact that we weren't able to host our main fundraiser, we're proud this morning to be able to present 16 scholarships. And we look forward for that tradition to continue in the future. So we have 2 Board of Directors scholarships. First one is Natalie Dries. Natalie achieved class rank of 35th in the class. She has numerous honors, which include being an honor graduate. She has A-team recognition all 4 years. She was a member of the homecoming court. She was class favorite her junior year. And then also various music activities. She received honorary and highest honors in the Chamber Music Festival, all region band placement, and was star member of Career and Technical Education Group. In her spare time, her other activities include National Honor Society, serving as a peer tutor, of course, her band membership, the Girls Service League, the water polo team, student council. She was a part of the Cinderella School play, I think on a technical, she wasn't in front of the camera, and also the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. And she will be a proud member of Texas A&M in the fall. Any whoops are welcome. Our second Board of Directors scholarship recipient is Carolyn Klein. She's ranked 38th in her class. Her honors include Student of the Month, A Honor Roll, and National Honor Society Spotlight on Service. Her activities include the Girls Service League, where she was president this year, the Professional Internship Program, the National Honor Society. She's a volleyball player. She served as a peer mediator. She was a member of Mu Alpha Theta. She served on the Student Council. She was a member of the Spanish Club and also a senior leader of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. She'll be attending Auburn in the fall. Our next recipient is Alex Armour. Alex's class rank is 36th, and she has about 15 honors. So if you'll take a moment, let me work through them. She is a Lake Highlands super student for this year. She was all region in choir. She received highest achievement in the UIL district solo and ensemble event. She's a Lake Highlands I think all of our students, but she's in particular a Lake Highlands Star student, all region treble choir, the West Coast Dance Explosion. She received the Superstar Solo Award. She's All-American cheerleader. She won the Jerry Award for Spirit on the cheer team. A honor roll, All Region Honors Mixed Choir, West Coast Dance Explosion 5-Star Solo Award, and the Spirit of the Choir Award. Her other activities include she all 4 years the following activities: Kitty Carter's Dance Factory, the Lake Highlands Cheer Team, and the Lake Highlands Choir. She's a part of Lake Highlands Student Government and served as treasurer, the National Charity League, the First United Methodist Church Youth Choir all 4 years, a member of Esprit, and also Young Life all 4 years. She'll attend the University of Texas in the fall. Our next recipient is Loretta David. Among her awards, she was a Lake Highlands Exchange Club Youth of the Month, an AP Scholar with Distinction. She received the Quest Bridge New American Award, Texas Mock Trial State Attorney, the Dallas Mayor's Intern Fellow, and Outstanding Avid Student. Her activities include mock trial, where she was all 4 years captain in both the junior and senior year, the National Honor Society, where she was VP of Service this year, and she's been a part of AVID for all 4 years. And she'll be attending Northwestern University in the fall. Maggie Enriquez. Maggie's awards include most outstanding freshman in the Wildcat Band. She was a Malcolm Helm finalist in clarinet. She received a PTA award for her Reflections short story. And she was all region for the freshman band, the symphonic band, and the all regions honor band. So her activities include the wind ensemble band all 4 years, and also varsity softball all 4 years. And this year she served as the senior captain. And this fall, she'll attend Trinity University in San Antonio. Our next recipient is William Johnson. William is ranked 13th in the class, and he, again, as with the others, have numerous honors, including he's an AP Scholar and an AP Scholar with Distinction. He received a A-Team Celebration Award, All District, All State Academic Elite, and was first team All District on the football team. And interestingly, he's also a member of Mensa. We spent a little time in the interview learning about that. The interviewees looked at each other. I've heard of it, but that's about all. His activities include the Wranglers. He was on the football team all 4 years. He was a member of the Boy Scout Troop 890 all 4 years, the Young Men's Service League, the National Honor Society, his church's student leadership team, baseball all 4 years, and did play basketball his freshman year. I guess eventually you could only play so many sports at one time. Now I'll guess this is probably not true, but he may be one of the only members of Mensa to attend Texas A&M. We need another whoop before we go on. Mallory Lowe. Mallory achieved the class rank of 39. Again, as with others, has numerous honors, including all-region band placement in her freshman year, outstanding woodwind, the academic decathlon, where she was awarded for best speech, the Broken Arrow Award in Camp Carter, all-region symphonic band, and all-region concert band. Her activities then include the Wildcat Band Leadership, Mu Alpha Theta, National Honor Society, the Girls Service League, the Wildcat Band Racial and Equity Group, the Young Democrats Club, Peer Mediators, the Portuguese Club, she's a Junior World Affairs Council member, and the Academic Decathlon. She'll be attending the University of North Carolina at Wilmington in the fall. Natalie Murphy. Natalie has numerous awards connected to her participation in the Highlandettes. Senior Lieutenant, top 10. She was a fundraiser. We could use her help in the Exchange Club in the future someday. Top 10 gift card seller. She was Citation Girl and also Spirit Girl. She was involved with the Refugee Outreach Service. She received the Refugee Outreach Service Award, an art competition medal. It's VASE. I don't remember what that stands for. Visual and yes. Sorry. My notes aren't as complete as Ted Stanky. She received the Girl Scout Silver Award and Academic Excellence Awards all 4 years. So her activities included the Highlandettes, the Peer Helpers, and the National Honor Society. And she will be a Razorback in the fall, attending Arkansas. Rachel Olowoporoku. Sorry if I obviously didn't pronounce that correctly. Rachel, I guess, wasn't able to attend. Her awards include A Honor Roll. She was a junior usher, outstanding scholar in Avid, all A's and perfect attendance her junior year, and a Masters on Algebra award. Her activities include the Mayor's Rising Star Council, the National Honor Society, Mu Alpha Theta, the Career Technical Education Ambassador, and the Richardson Healthcare Career Ambassador, and she'll be attending Brookhaven College in the fall. Hannah Payne. Hannah achieved a class rank of 27th. Her honors include, I have here many academic awards, too many to list. She's an AP scholar. She was top 10 for varsity track and an AP scholar with distinction. Her activities included the National Honor Society, the Girls Service League, all 4 years, active in cheer, in track, the Spanish Club, and Mu Alpha Theta, and she'll attend the University of Texas in the fall. Zoe Rose. Zoe is a class rank of 10th. Her awards include she was a regional qualifier for the Visual Arts Scholastic event. She received mock trial awards. She's an AP scholar and also an AP scholar with distinction. Her activities include mock trial all 4 years. She was a captain of mock trial this year, cross country all 4 years, and captain of the cross country team this year, the National Honor Society, Mu Alpha Theta, and also Girls Service League all 4 years. She'll attend the University of Texas in the fall. Rima Siddiqui, sorry. Thank you. Her awards include the Youth of the Month Club for character counts, and activities included Mu Alpha Theta and basketball, and she'll attend Richland College in the fall. Braden Smith. Braden achieved a class rank of 12th. Her awards include first team all district for the soccer team, first team academic all district. She's an AP scholar. She's a member of the academic A team and also is all region in choir. Her activities include varsity soccer, where she played all 4 years and was the captain this year and last year. Member of the National Honor Society, the Esprit Show Choir. She was part of student council all 4 years, and the honors choir all 4 years, the Girls Service League, and obviously cheer. And she'll attend the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill in the fall. Hanlon Smith. Hanlon achieved the class rank of 32nd. Her awards include A honor roll member, cheer squad, and the National Charity League Board historian. Her activities include cheer squad, 10th through 12th year. She's a captain in the 12th year. The National Charity League, the Girls Service League, Mu Alpha Theta, National Honor Society, the Health Occupation Students of America. She was student council all 4 years and also a peer helper, and she'll attend Baylor in the fall. Lauren Turner. Lauren has class rank of 34th. Her awards include Senior of the Week, AP Scholar with Honor, and various citizenship awards. Her activities include the Lake Highlands. Lauren, what is FANG, FANG? The newspaper. I couldn't figure out what the acronym meant. And she was editor-in-chief for the newsletter. She was a member of small group 9th through 12th, and also a member of the National Honor Society. And she will attend Mary Hardin Baylor in the fall. The last student I'll have the pleasure to introduce and an award is Ella Wenzel. Ella is 49th in her class. Her awards include volleyball, the Volleyball Wildcat Award, Invention Convention, where she won first place. In choir, she was acknowledged as the most dedicated member. Destination Imagination, first place award, and the National Charity League, where she won the Modelette Award. Her activities, all 4 years, she was played volleyball. She was in the choir all 4 years, where she held multiple offices. Destination Imagination, all 4 years. The National Honor Society, the Girls Service League, again, all 4 years. Member of the Young Democrats, the Invention Convention, and she did play basketball in the 9th grade. So I'm going to ask Chris Brown to come back up. So I'll just sum up and say congratulations to all the parents, all the staff of Richardson, our Richardson Grade School District, and my best to all the students as they start this new chapter in their life.
Thank you, Mario. Thank you, David and Suzanne Silva. Thank you, Ted, for that excellent presentation. Congratulations, students. These are well-deserved honors. We look forward to seeing and hearing the great things that you do in the future. You're off to a great start. Somehow you've managed to find either extra time in the day or the ability to do things at light speed, because I don't know how y'all all accomplish and participate in all these activities and get it all done, but it will serve you well in the future. Folks like me with graying hair should be on the lookout for you guys as you enter the workforce and come to take over and conquer the world as you move on into your career. So congratulations. We look forward to the great things that you will do in the future. As Mario said, congratulations to the parents who are here. Obviously, your students, your kids' success is in part a reflection of your efforts as well, and you're to be congratulated. Thank you as well to our teachers. Again, we did have to kind of limit our attendance. Normally we have a lot of our teachers here with us, and I think there are a few in the room this morning. So thank you to our teachers. Thank you to the staff at Lake Highlands High School. I see Principal Jones sitting in the back. Thank you so much for all of your hard work. You are beloved. And we really appreciate the time and dedication that you have and the commitment that you have for our students. Thank you, Dr. Stone, for joining us this morning and the great work that you do on behalf of Richardson ISD. We look forward to the continued success of our district and our high school and our schools here in Lake Highlands. Let's see, I've got a few other quick notes. They've left, they're over there. Students, honorees, we are going to take pictures. I know that there's another senior thing happening this morning. We're going to try to do it quickly. For the club members who are here, if I could get some help getting about 20 chairs on this stage after we conclude. I've kind of got this mapped out in my head, how we're going to get these pictures taken, but if you guys will stick around, come up here to the front. Your parents are going to want to mix and mingle and talk a little bit. That's great. Students, if you could come up to the front, we'll get some pictures and get you out of here as quickly as possible. I think that's it. We have, I mentioned the auction earlier, but I didn't mention this. We have a meeting next Thursday night here at the KC. If you're interested in learning more about Exchange Club, if you're interested in kind of seeing some of the auction items displayed and promoted, we're going to be here at the KC at 7 next Thursday. You're welcome to come check that out. Club members, please be here if you can. It's going to be a lot of fun. Red and white game, for those of you who are interested in the football team for next year, the red and white game is coming up on Wednesday, May 19th. The club will be there serving hot dogs and whatnot. So we look forward to that. If you're a club member and you're on the Zoom and you haven't signed up on the Sign Up Genius, we could use some volunteers. Please jump in and do that. I'd like for all the students to stand up so we can give you one last big round of applause. Congratulations, your hard work has paid off. Good luck in the future. Thank you all for being here this morning. We are adjourned.